Alright guys, how we doing? Chrissy Tan's Water, back again for another day. I've been finding when making these videos, I do realise it is tough to come up with something to talk about every day, but luckily I'm blessed with the gift of gab and I can just chat absolute rubbish. Doesn't matter what it is, I can be able to find something to chat about usually. Good for if you're if I'm on a wee date or something like that, but that is lockdown, so it's a dry well, a very dry well. Today I thought I'd talk about something that's been on my mind for a wee while. I've been a vegan. I don't know if I've said it in any of the previous videos. I think I said it in one of them. I've been a vegan for 7 years, I think, 7 years. So quite a long time. So I'm part of a few like Facebook groups and stuff like that. But I see in the comments, you know, there was one woman today. It's like, got a lot of respect for vegans. I'm a pescatarian. And everyone just instantly slagging her. Like, you're an idiot, you know nothing of the world, pescatarian. What you did? I'll tell you what she's doing. She's trying. It's annoying that the woman's still eating fish, dairy, but this person's trying. Would you rather that someone was giving it a decent go, at least doing something for a bit of positive change? And then, as well, do you think, is anyone ever going to learn like that? You know, I'm a weird comparison, but I imagine that was like, do you know the 52 states of America? Yeah, I'm from Scotland, so no chance I'm going to know that. No chance half the people here are going to know that. And the person turns around and is like, no, I don't. And you're like, are you a fucking idiot? Are you an idiot? Are you a muppet? You don't know about all the states of the greatest nation in the world? Are you crazy? You don't think they're just going to turn around and be like, shut up, mate, I'm not listening to you. So I mean, it's the same with veganism. It's about compassion. That's what veganism's about. You know, there's no compassion and hate like that. It's something that really winds me up. I used to be like that when I first became vegan. I think when you first become vegan, there's like a 1-2 year spell where you're like, I've got to be a vegan warrior. But as time progresses, you learn, you mature. That's not the way to go. You know, there's been many people that I can guarantee that I've argued with on Facebook. I can guarantee that none of them will be vegan at this point, but there's people that I've tried to support and motivate and tell about the benefits, how good it makes you feel, how happy you are. You know, I'm not filled with hate all the time. I'm a happy guy. Becoming vegan is the best thing I've ever done in my life. Shout outs to one of my subscribers, Jack Smith. He was the first one to do it. It's quite funny actually, his tale of becoming vegan. It was Lent. If for any of you that don't know Lent, I'm trying to remember myself. It's to do with Catholicism and stuff like that. But you give up something. Jesus had to, I think he had to give up something as well, or, you know, there was no food or whatever. I'm not a religious guy, but so you make a commitment for Lent to give up something that you enjoy. And Jack was with his family, and I think his cousin or something was like, well, for Lent, I'm going to be vegetarian. And then everyone was like, oh, that's class, and his family. I don't know if this is true. We're going off Jack Smith's story, so blame him if it's false. Everyone's like, oh my God, amazing. He's like, amazing. Are you joking me? It's a measly vegetarian. I'll show you how the big man does it. So he was like, I'm going to be vegan for Lent. And then, I think that was like 9 years ago. He stuck it out. The big man stuck it out. He's looking good. He's feeling healthy. He's convinced me I'm looking good. I'm feeling healthy. Convinced a lot of friends. And you know, he has been an informal person. He's always been a very facts-heavy person, so he's a good person to talk about these things because he's good at separating emotion from these things. I used to not be very much, but now I just argue with my pal all the time, and the two of us are just like on the wind up, so I'm good at just removing emotion from things. It's tough with veganism because it's something I'm very, very passionate about. I want to save the world, you know. I want the world to be a happy place, but you need to be positive that it's going to happen. I believe everyone out there can become vegan. I actually believe that everyone can, given the right circumstances. You know, I get it if you live in, you know, let's say you live, you're an Eskimo or something like that, you rely on hunting caribou to stay alive. Right, I mean, how are you going to grow crops there? Fair enough, you've got to do that, you know. That's the lifestyle you're stuck with. You've got to stay alive. I don't know why you want to stay then, Baltic, but that's up to you. If you want to stay in a frozen wasteland, that's up to you. But when it comes between me going to Tesco and going to the butcher aisle or going to the veg grocer bit, what's hard about that? You know, I'll guarantee you that the veg bit's always close to the front door. So it's even easier for you. It's an easy thing to do. You just need, you know, if anyone gives it a go, props. And props to Jack Smith for convincing many people, because it has an umbrella effect. His informative approach to it is great. Mix that with a wee bit of compassion maybe. Sometimes he's a bit dry, but that's just who he is. But that's what you need, and that's what you need. Spread a bit of compassion. That's what I love. I want everyone to be happy, you know, and I don't think you can be happy if you're hurting animals. That's my view on it. So stay happy, stay healthy, stay hydrated. Chrissy Dan's water. Cheers, troops. See you there.